Hey, how's it going, guys? It's me, Todd, the Flippin' Hustler. Well, today my wife and I took a drive to our favorite thrift store. Or not our favorite thrift store, but it's one of our favorite thrift stores. Why? Because it's huge. It's crazy huge. It's like humongous. This is the biggest thrift store I've ever been to. Anywho, we went there just because we haven't really left that town or the house in quite a few days because, you know, when you work from home, you just get in the groove of working and you forget to leave and go do anything. So today my wife said, maybe we should go do something. I said, let's go. So what do? We went thrifting, of course. Have to make our time count, right? So we went to the store and this is what we found. Let me backtrack. My name's Todd, the Flippin' Hustler. The reason I call myself that is because I go to thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, auctions, anywhere I can find a good deal, even big box stores sometimes. If I can buy something low enough, and if I can flip it for a profit on eBay, that's what I do, and I buy as much of it as I can. Today I've got several examples of that, so stay tuned because I'm going to show you some ways to make some cash. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go bag by bag by bag. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags and a box of stuff, all right? So we'll just start picking stuff out of here. I saw these sitting on the shelf, and I looked at them. And then another gal picked them up and she looked at them. And then she set them back down. And then she walked away. And then I looked at some other stuff around there. And I walked back over to them and I looked at them. Then I picked them up and I said, well, heck, there's 3 of them in there. I'm just going to pick them up. The big one was $2.49. The medium one was $1.49. And the baby one was 99 cents. So I picked those up. And then the lady comes over. She's like, hey, I was thinking of buying those. I was like, yeah, me too. I think I'm going to buy them. Also picked up this heart guard. Now this was $1, and this says here it's tough. Basically, your child wears it right here when they're playing sports, and if they get hit right there, they're going to be safe right there. So picked that up for $1. Here's a pair of men's new with tags, DSG training shorts. These are 3XLs. Those were $1. New tags. Summertime's here. Here's a pair of Speedos. Little teeny tiny baby Speedos, but I think they're holy crapoly. MSRP of $49. Jeez. Yeah, $49 says right there. Some Speedos. For $1. Okay, so bag 1, done. Looks like all that's in this bag is one thing. And now this is something that I started selling a long time ago, and I used to pick them up all the time. Then I kind of drifted away from it because, you know, I go in different rotations, man. You know, I'll be on a jean kick, then I'm on a t-shirt kick, then I'm a do cast iron, then I was toys, you know. So at one point I was really into buying RC cars, inexpensive RC cars, and taking them apart, taking the body off, and selling just the body of it as a rock crawler body. Now, this right here by itself isn't really that big of a deal, okay? But if you put the word rock crawler, that changes the game. And especially a Jeep, right? And now, why would somebody want this? Because they're very, very sturdy. And when these guys are doing rock crawling, they need something that's sturdy, right? So you just unscrew this, and bada bing, bada boom. Easy to ship, easy to flip, and it's 4 screws. And I'll probably put that up there for 29 bucks. You know, maybe even sell the wheels separate. Yeah. Either way, it's $2.50. I always pick up games, and this is a really cool game, apparently. So, anyways, there's that. I picked up several of these. These were $1 a pop, and I'll get like $8 each. So they're not a big one, but they're easy to list, easy flip, easy ship, and they were $1 each. So sometimes I do some of the low stuff too. I picked up this really cool binder. I couldn't find a maker on it. I couldn't find a brand on it. Couldn't find out anything on it that tells me anything about it, other than the fact that it has its original price tag on it, which looks old, and it says $2.89. Looks like something from the 80s, so I picked it up. Very cool. More Tupperware. Yeah, I almost passed these up, and then I did a quick Google Lens and said, I think I'll be taking those. And this little one was $1.49. This one was $1.99. And those are cool, I think. Here's a American Ninja Warrior button, and it has, I don't know if it's a timer or what the deal is, but whoa. Anyway, I picked that up. It was $3. Now, I did have a 15% coupon that I used, and I gave it to, the clerk or the gal right before I rung out, because I usually forget to do that. So I was like, here you go, 50% off right off the top. So that was cool. Here's another one of these, and what these are, they're pro football cleats, half-inch cleats. There's 34 of them in there. You screw them onto the bottom of your shoes, and you get about 20% better traction. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So not too bad. That one's done. Over here, these are 2 things that Mrs. Rendon, my wife, Samantha, picked up and said, you need to get these. She's got a good eye nowadays. It's a vintage electronic baseball game by Tiger, and this one's called Vindicators. So I'll have to look those up. Those were $3 each. Now, garage sales, you can find something like that for a quarter, a dime. You can find them in a bin of toys. I picked up this water filter. It's a replacement filter. $3.99. I comped it out. I can't remember what it was, but I bought it, so it must have been decent. Water filters are pretty good. This phone I hemmed and hawed on because the condition, man, I don't know. I'm still hemming and hawing on, and I'm holding it in my hands. You know, it's cool, but you can see that it's had better days for sure. But it's still a Princess phone from the 70s, right? So it's cool. Whatever, I like it. And it was $2.99. And here's the main thing. March 24th is when it hit the floor. So I was like, man, hit the floor on my birthday. I think I need to take that home. So get that thing sold. All right. Also at that same store, I picked up this Springfield Thermometer. It has a thermometer, the part that shows you what the humidity is, and a barometer. Yeah, barometer, so rain, humidity, and yeah, thermometer, barometer, and humidity. Still has a little key thing and some instructions. So that's pretty cool. It was $2.99. I comped that, and I think it was like $30-ish, something like that. So that'll be a pretty quick flip. They just tend to go pretty fast. So that's that. Now, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. I mean, it's been 11 minutes and 22 seconds. So if you made it this far, say 11:22, say Springfield Thermometer, just let me know you made it this far. Up next, I've still got a box of stuff here, guys. These are men's football pants. These do not have the tags with them, but I picked them up anyways because they are new without tags. These are a 3XL, and the brand on this is Kramer with the C. Here's another pair of Kramers with a tag, but it doesn't have anything really on it. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. These are also 3XLs. I told the lady at the front desk, yeah, I'm going to start a football team. Okay, here's a pair of Kramers with all the tags. The tags. And these are called Lightning 7. Blah, blah, blah. Keeps fresh. I see no MSRPs on these, though. Which is kind of a bummer. But I'll look them up. I know the Nike pants I've been selling like this, football pants, are going for $30 a pop. I think I already sold both pair I had. So, but here's, no, these are Kramers as well. And these have tags. These are youth. I paid $1 for each pair of these guys. And each pair I'll probably put up there for $30. Here's some Nike. These are from Dick's Sports. Football pants. These are 2XLs. These have an MSRP or the tag for $40 on there. Here's another pair of football pants. Now, why would I buy so many pairs of football pants? Well, when I can buy them for $1, I buy them. And for $1, I mean, you just can't go wrong, I don't think. These are Riddle, and they have an MSRP originally $34.99, marked down to $27. They seem to be pretty narrow. Adult medium, huh? Huh. All right, so that's it. So that's what's in the box there. So at that store total, I think before, well, I don't know what it was before, and after the fact, my wife scanned the business card. It ended up being $53 and some change. I can't remember what the change was, but it was $53 for what you just saw here. So basically, I sell this and this, $60. That makes back everything, and then it's all the rest of its profit. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay, so after we left there, my wife said, you know what? I want to swing by the Dollar Tree because I want to get some more white poster board for a backdrop because she likes to take pictures upstairs sometimes. She has a setup and everything, but her poster board was getting worn. So I said, yeah, let's go over there. So I said, I'm done being around people. I'll sit in the car. You go do your thing, and I'll be right here. So she goes in, you know, and I'm sitting in the car, and I look back over my shoulder, and I see this store that I've never seen before, right? And it's called Reflections of Vintage and New. Reflections of Vintage and New. It's right there on Highway 10. You know where Walmart, if you're from this area, you know where Walmart is right there? And the airport in Detroit Lakes? Okay, well, right in that little strip mall right there by Dollar Tree is a place called Reflections of Vintage and New. And it's a thrift store confinement store. Right? Consignment store. Confinement store. Consignment store. And I went in there, walked around a couple times, checked it out. And, you know, it's strategically placed less than a mile from the thrift store that I go to. And there's another boutique thrift store place really close as well that I haven't gone into that I'd seen before. But anyway, I went in there and it's like very nice stuff. And so I was like, I have to buy something, you know? So then I started walking around and I found a clearance rack. Even at a thrift store, I found a clearance rack. So I picked up a couple pairs of silver jeans because I've never gone wrong with silver jeans, especially if you buy them right. I picked these up for $4 a pair. And they're just basic girls, women's silver jeans. These are the Suki Surplus. They're in good shape. They're not beat up. And they were $4. So I'll probably get $20 out of those. And then here's another pair of silvers. And these are more embellished in the back on the pockets there. Yep, and they have some distress going on up front, which I'm pretty sure it's supposed to because they're distressed on the pockets as well. So those were $4 as well. And I was like, wow, that is a pretty cool store. Now, where's that one last thing? Here it is. It's called the Whistler. And it's in great shape. I mean, it's in great shape. It's called the Whistler. And this was $4 as well. So, yeah, actually, no, it wasn't even $4. How does that work? It's got $4, and then March 9th it's $3.20, and March 29th it's $2.40. What the heck? Well, that's kind of cool. So 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's right. Okay, so it was $10 and some change. That makes sense. Huh, how about that? So there you go. This was not $4. This was $2.40. So it looks like once it's been on the floor a week, it drops $1 a week. Ooh. Gemco brand, made in the USA. It says 565, so it could be from 1965. But once again, that place is on Highway 10. It's called Reflections of Vintage and New. Some great deals in there. Great products. I'm definitely going to go back there. So, right on, whoever owns it. Oh, owner, Jessica. Jessica, good for you, man. That is awesome. Great picking there. So, anyways, I appreciate everybody that's watching. I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you and let you know what I think, or what my ideas or my comments or my whatever. I'll let you know what's on my mind, all right? So, I appreciate your time. Once again, Todd, Flippin' Hustler. Get out there, buy some stuff, flip it on eBay. You can do it too. It's easy. Do it. Bye. Thanks.